I am Abhishek Thakur, your maths teacher for this class. So, if we want to find the height of this school building, how we are going to find it? Can we measure it with the help of a meter scale or an inch tape? Yes, we can find it. But if we want to find the height of the tallest building in the world, that is the Burj Khalifa, how we are going to measure it? Can we measure it with the help of a meter scale or inch tape? No, it is impossible. So, with the help of trigonometry, we can find the height of tall buildings like the Burj Khalifa or the mountains like Mount Everest. Trigonometry is also used in our GPS system. You know there is a autopilot mode in planes or cars like Mahindra or Tesla. So autopilot mode also navigate path with the help of trigonometry. Trigonometry is also used in our engineering, computer science engineering and graphic design like anime cartoon creation. Trigonometry is very useful in our astronomical calculations. So today we are going to learn about basics of trigonometry and its trigonometric ratios and values of trigonometric ratios of some specific angles like 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 and so on. So let me tell you about trigonometry first. Trigonometry is a Greek word where tri means 3, gon means sides and metric or metron means measurement. So English translation of trigonometry is 3 sides measurement. As you know, polygon having 3 sides is called triangle. So in this chapter, we are going to learn about triangles and specifically about right angle triangle. Here I draw a right angle triangle. Right angle at B. We know there are 6 elements in a right angle triangle. There are 3 sides and 3 angles. So, trigonometry is the study of relationship between sides and angles of a right angle triangle or a triangle. So, in trigonometry, we have a right angle triangle. So, we have 3 sides in a right angle triangle. We know the largest side, which is opposite to perpendicular, is called hypotenuse. Side opposite to 90 degree is called hypotenuse. If we consider angle CAB, which is CAB, this is the angle. We use theta to represent angle. So here theta is a Greek word which we use to denote angle. So we know side opposite to angle theta is called perpendicular. Here BC is our perpendicular because BC is opposite to angle theta. Adjacent side to angle theta. We have two adjacent side to angle theta. Here hypotenuse is fixed. So base is our AB side. But perpendicular bases are not fixed in the right angle triangle. Let me draw another triangle named ABC, right angle at B. Now I consider theta at point C. Here I consider theta at point C. Now you know opposite side to angle theta is called perpendicular. So here AB is our perpendicular and adjacent side to angle theta is base. And AC is our fixed side which is hypotenuse. We know there is a relationship of these 3 sides which we call Pythagoras theorem. By Pythagoras theorem. We know there is a relation of these 3 sides, that is hypotenuse square is equal to perpendicular square plus base square. Hypotenuse, perpendicular and base. By Pythagoras theorem, we find the unknown side which was not given in the question. If we have 2 sides in if we have given perpendicular and base, we have to find the hypotenuse. Then we apply the Pythagoras theorem. Now, let's move to our main topic, that is trigonometric ratios. We have 6 trigonometric ratios because we have 3 sides in a right angle triangle. So there is only 6 possibilities of ratios of these sides. So first trigonometric ratio is our sine of angle theta, and we denote it as sine theta. Sine theta is equal to perpendicular upon hypotenuse. We know perpendicular is our BC. Here we consider theta at point A. So sine theta is equal to perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Perpendicular is our BC and hypotenuse is our AC. Second one is cos theta, which is cosine of angle theta. We denote it as cos theta. Cos theta is equal to base upon hypotenuse. Here, in triangle, base is our AP and hypotenuse is our AC side. Now the third one is tangent of angle theta, and we denote it as tan theta. Here, tan theta is our perpendicular upon base. We know perpendicular is our BC side and base is our AB. Here we have 3 trigonometric ratios: sin theta, cos theta, tan theta. Now we have 3 other trigonometric ratios which are reciprocal of these trigonometric ratios. So fourth one is cosecant theta, which is the reciprocal of sin theta. So cosecant theta is equal to, we have sin theta is equal to perpendicular upon hypotenuse. So cosecant theta is equal to hypotenuse upon perpendicular. Here hypotenuse is our AC side and perpendicular is our BC side. Fifth one is secant theta, that is reciprocal of cos theta. So secant theta is equal to, we have cos theta is equal to base upon hypotenuse. So secant theta is equal to hypotenuse upon base. So hypotenuse is our AC and base is our AB. Now the last one is cotangent of angle theta, and we denote it as cot theta. Cot theta is reciprocal of tan theta. So tan theta is equal to perpendicular upon base. So cot theta is equal to base upon perpendicular. So base is our AB and perpendicular is our BC. Now these are the 6 trigonometric ratios, that is sin theta, cos theta, tan theta, cosecant theta, secant theta, cot theta. Now I will tell you a trick to remember these trigonometric ratios, by which we can learn these trigonometric ratios. First one is some people have curly brown hairs turning permanent black. So here first one is some people have. Here S stands for sin theta. So people have, so P for perpendicular and H for hypotenuse. So sin theta is equal to perpendicular upon hypotenuse. So sin theta is equal to perpendicular upon hypotenuse. The second one is curly brown hairs. So C here stands for cos theta and B upon H. So cos theta is equal to base upon hypotenuse. And the last one is turning permanent black. Here T stands for tan theta. Tan theta is equal to permanent black. Here P stands for perpendicular, B stands for base. So here tan theta is equal to perpendicular upon base. Now there is a relation between sine, cos and tan. here tan theta is equal to is the ratio of sin theta and cos theta. So tan theta is equal to sin theta upon cos theta. And if we want to find the cot theta, so cot theta is equal to, it is a reciprocal of tan theta. If we have tan theta is equal to sin theta upon cos theta, so cot theta is equal to cos theta upon sin theta. Okay class? Now the second trick to remember these trigonometric ratios, that is Pandit, Badri, Prasad, Har Har, Bole, Sona, Chandi, Tole. So here Sona here stands for sine. So sin theta is equal to perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Sin theta is equal to perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Here Chandi, here C stands for cos theta. So cos theta is equal to base upon hypotenuse. We have cos theta is equal to base upon hypotenuse. And tan, the tole here tan stands for perpendicular upon base. And we know reciprocal of sine is cosecant theta. So cosecant theta is equal to hypotenuse upon perpendicular, and cos theta का reciprocal minus होता है secant theta. So secant theta is equal to hypotenuse upon base, and we have tan theta, reciprocal of tan theta is cot theta. So that is base upon perpendicular. Now we are going to values of trigonometric ratios of some specific angles. We have specific angles like 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. So if you want to find the value of sin theta at 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. First, sin 0 degree is 0. Sin 30 is 1 by 2. Sin 45 is 1 upon root 2. Sin 60 is equal to under root 3 upon 2. And sin 90 is equal to 1. Now, we face difficulty to remember these values. So there is a trick to remember these values. Okay. First we write the counting from 0 to 90 here. 0 degree 0, here 30 at 1, 45 2, 3 and 4. So we write it as 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. By this trick we can find the value of sin theta. When we find the value of sin theta, we can easily remember all the trigonometric ratios at any specific angle. So now we divide all these by 4. Now we take under root to resolve. First we know 0 upon 4 is 0. So under root of 0 is 0. Okay. By this we can learn 0 degree is equal to 0. Next one is at sin 30 degree. 1 upon 4 under root. We know under root of 1 is 1 and under root of 4 is 2. So value of sin 30 is equal to 1 by 2. The next is sin 45 degree, that is under root 2 upon 4. If we solve it, we get 1 upon 2 under root. So under root of 1 is 1 and 2 under root 2 is equal to under root 2. So it is 1 upon root 2. Now it is at sin 60 degree, it is under root 3 upon 4. We know that under root 4 is 2. So value of sin 60 is equal to under root 3 upon 2. The last one is sin 90, that is 4 upon 4. That is 1. So under root 1 is 1. By this method we can learn the values of sin theta at any specific angle. Now the second one is cos theta. The value of sin theta and cos theta are opposite to each other. Like if sin 90 degree is 1, then cos 0 degree is 1. So cos 0 is equal to sin 90 degree. So cos 0 degree is equal to 1. The next is sin 60 degree is equal to cos 30 degree. So cos 30 is equal to under root 3 upon 2. Cos 45 and sin 45 are equal. So it is 1 upon root 2. Here sin 30 is equal to cos 60 degree, that is 1 by 2, and sin 0 is equal to cos 90. So cos 90 is equal to 0. The next is tan theta. We know tan theta is equal to sin theta upon cos theta. So here tan theta is equal to sin upon cos. If we want to find the tan 0 degree, then we have to divide sin 0 degree upon cos 0 degree. So tan 0 is equal to 0 upon 1. We know 0 upon 1 is equal to 0. The next one is tan 30 degree, that is sin 30 degree upon cos 30 degree, that is 1 upon 2 upon under root 3 upon 2. We cut 2 by 2 and we have the value 1 upon root 3. So here tan 30 degree is equal to 1 upon root 3. The next is tan 45 degree. Here sin 45 degree and cos 45 degree have same value. So tan 45 degree is equal to 1 upon under root 2 upon 1 upon under root 2. They cut themselves, so answer is 1. Now tan 60 degree. It is the, we have to solve it, sin 60 degree upon cos 60 degree, that is under root 3 upon 2 upon 1 upon 2. When we solve it, we have the value of under root 3 here. Now we have tan 90 degree, that is sin 90 upon cos 90. Sin 90 is equal to 1 and cos 90 is over 0. So we know 1 upon 0 is not defined. So tan 90 is equal to not defined. Now we have to find the other 3 trigonometric ratios. So opposite of sin theta is our cosecant theta, and opposite of cos theta is our secant theta, and opposite of tan theta is our cot theta. 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. So here sin theta is the reciprocal of cosecant theta is the reciprocal of sin theta. So if we have sin 0 is equal to 0 upon 1, then we reciprocal it becomes 1 upon 0. And we know 1 upon 0 is not defined. So cos 0 degree is equal to not defined. Next one is sin 30 is equal to 1 upon 2. So the value of cos secant 30 is equal to 2. The next one is sin 45 degree is equal to 1 upon root 2. When we reciprocal it becomes under root 2. Sin 60 is over under root 3 upon 2. When we reciprocal it becomes 2 upon root 3. And the last one is sin 90 is equal to 1. So cosecant 90 is over also 1. Next we have secant theta. It is the reciprocal of cos theta. Cos theta at 0 degrees is 1. So secant theta is also 1. Next is cos 30 degrees is equal to under root 3 upon 2. Then secant theta is over 2 upon root 3. Then cos 45 degrees is equal to 1 upon root 2. Then secant 45 is over root 2. And cos 60 degrees is over 1 by 2. So secant 60 is over 2 here. The last one is cos 90 degrees is over 0 upon 1. When we reciprocal it becomes 1 upon 0. That is not defined. So secant 90 degrees is over not defined. Last one is cot theta. Cot theta is reciprocal of tan theta. So here tan theta is over 0 upon 1. When we reciprocal it becomes 1 upon 0. That is not defined. Tan 30 degrees 1 upon root 3. So cot 30 is over root 3. Tan 45 is over 1. So cot 45 is also 1. Tan 60 is over under root 3. So cot 60 is over 1 upon root 3. Tan 90 is over not defined. Not defined is 1 upon 0. When we reciprocal it, it becomes 0 upon 1. So here cot 90 is our 0. Here we learned about trigonometric ratios of specific angles. First we have sin theta, cos theta, tan theta, 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. Now I will tell you a golden trick to find any value of any specific angle. So here a trick, under root L R L upon 4 R. Okay class? So here we have 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. So in this trick L stands for, if we consider 45 degree, let us suppose, तो L के लेफ्ट में हमारे पास कितने डिग्रीज हैं? जैसे यहाँ पे 1 2, तो in place of L we write 2. If we consider 90 degree, let us suppose, so degrees at left में कितने हमारे पास 1 2 3 4, then we write 4 in this the place of L. Okay, and R stands for here, if we consider 30 degree, 30 डिग्री के राइट में हमारे पास कितने डिग्रीज है 1 2 3, then we write here 3. So you understand the concept of L and R here. Let's we find the value of, we can say secant 30 degree. Here first, here sin theta is our L upon 4 and cos theta is our under root R upon 4 and tan theta is our under root L upon R, and we know reciprocal of sin is cosecant theta. So cosecant theta is our under root 4 upon L and secant theta is reciprocal of cos theta. So that is under root 4 upon R, and cot theta is the reciprocal of R upon L, that is cot theta. Now we are going to find the value of secant 30 degree here. So what we are going to write here, we know secant 30, so secant 30 is our under root 4 upon R. First, we can write 4 upon, here R means we are going to find 30. So कितनी डिग्री है हमारे पास 30 के राइट में 1 2 3. So we write here 3. So we know under root 4 is our 2 and under root 3 is under root 3. So we get the value of secant 30 here, that is 2 upon root 3. As you can see, secant 30 is the reciprocal of cos 30. So cos 30 is our under root 3 upon 2, that is secant 30 is our 2 upon root 3. By this trick we can find any trigonometric value at any specific angle. So what we have learned today, we have learned about trigonometry. Trigonometry is the study of relationship between sides and angles of a right angle or a triangle. After that we learned about trigonometric ratios. We have 6 trigonometric ratios. First one is sin theta, cos theta, tan theta and cosecant theta, secant theta, cot theta. Cosecant theta is the reciprocal of sin theta, secant theta is the reciprocal of cos theta and cot theta is the reciprocal of tan theta. After that we learn trigonometric ratios of specific angles, that is 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree and 90 degree and 60 degree. So that's it for today. I hope you all understand. Thank you so much.